Okay, just wanted to holler at y'all about this for a second. This is Sherri Shepherd, celebrity, famous. Um, she's currently being sued right now for slander from a fired Staples employee that suggested that she was racially profiling Shepherd, which might be true, but it was nothing she could prove, so now she's getting sued for it. Another fun fact is she just won a recent child support case when her ex husband, Lamar Sally Sr., asked for an increase in child support. So, just kind of give yourself a slow clap for that, single moms. Well, this is about the son, Lamar Sally Jr. Miss Shepherd told the Breakfast Club that her son does not like black girls. He likes white girls, and his reasoning is because black girls are mean and white girls are nice to him. And this is Lamar Sally Jr. pictured here at 9 years old, cutting up the runway from the way it looks. You know how kids do with fashion and everything. He's just out there having fun. Yeah, but in a display of insecurity, you women have to always disappoint us and embarrass us. Let me read a couple of these tweets right here. The top one sound like she's raising a future coon. Oh God. Um, it amazes me how we so loosely use white racist terms like it's okay. But that's a really stupid assessment, seeing that you're not investigating his reasoning for saying that. Yeah, and then look at this bottom comment. My son is royalty. He better bring a queen to see me. It's required. I say, you know how many groups of people are calling themselves queens? I mean, ratchets, uh, drag queens. You better be more specific with them. And what if he doesn't? I mean, shit. These guys are gonna get out here and do whatever the fuck they want to do once they get old enough. You just have to be an example to these kids. It sounds like he has some pretty bad examples of women around him. And as usual, by looking at these tweets, these women don't want to help fix the problem. They just want to point the finger and blame a little boy for how he feels about black women already. That's a problem. But with dumb tweets, we always got smart tweets to go along with them. I'm reading this tweet right here. He'll grow up to understand that it's Western women in general who lack femininity, not just black women. Yeah, but in this community, I think the concern is black women. And it's pretty sad that black women feel black men don't have the right to be concerned about this. I mean, hell, we're the ones that have to choose you. You're not choosing us that much from the way it looks. So, hey, you got to roll the punches. Nobody has to be with anybody based on anything. And get this, black men in general do not expect women, especially black women, to date losers. A lot of what we're saying is because that is a problem. That darn bottom 8%, but we'll do another video on the 8%. Okay, let's read that bottom tweet. She never taught him to love and respect the girls and women which he himself came from. I told my daughter up front, she's being raised to love a black man. Yeah, that's all well and good, but we wrote it. What if she's gay? I mean, just throwing that in there. And I will say in reference to that bottom tweet that I don't think that there's many out there that are being taught that to love and respect a black man. So don't mean to poke fun at you. Actually, I commend you on this action. I mean, we need more of that. I think people out there would agree. And it's pretty obvious that the young ladies that he's being exposed to is not being taught to love and respect a black man. Fight me on that one if you want to. And he's saying he likes white girls because white girls are nice. Guess why? Because the white girls around his age that he is being exposed to are nice to him. So black women, why don't you go talk to a little girl and ask her why can't she be nice to black boys? She'll probably tell you that it's the black boys that she's being exposed to. So why can't that reasoning work for him? See, a lot of you women out there are just on that narcissistic crap. I mean, as a young man, I had to taught if she didn't like me, I had to move on. Period. Now, back to the tweets. Yeah, let's read that top tweet. Now, notice the woman already has bitch in her name, so you can already assume that this is why she has problems with men. And she's like, his masculinity fragile already. Ha ha ha. These are one of these women that were probably angry that she wasn't born with a penis-like clit, so she can compete with the testosterone of the men that she is intimidated by. And that's just my general view on black feminists. And then here's this tweet under that. It's just a bad look altogether. I feel sorry for her. How do you feel sorry for her? She's not being mistreated by this little boy. Damn. What needs to happen is her and the women around her need to try to instill the value that their black women are not mean and pop their necks and have attitudes, because obviously, and I'm going to say this again, he's been exposed to a lot of that. And I think I pretty much answered the questions of the next tweet. I wonder why. What's the underlying issue? That's the underlying issue. Hell, obviously little black girls are mean. They think that they are entitled to be mean to people and no consequence should happen. That's what they're being told by their adult counterparts. And I tell a woman all the time, I mean, and I've run into women like that pop their necks and they have horrible attitudes. If you want a positive response from these brothers, don't be a bitch. And I mean, what do you expect from brothers after you have such shitty, horrible attitudes and then make all these excuses as to why you have this attitude and then turn around and say, I'm tired of people looking at me like I have this horrible attitude. I'm being stereotyped and marginalized. Well, guess what? That shit is translating to little boys. And it's not because of them. It's because of y'all having attitudes and being bitches. I can't even say that enough. I'm sorry, but male or female, no one has to like you. I mean, friendships are built by, and bonds are built by two, not one. So, that's all I got to say about this. The narcissism on social media is just, stop.